Alright, it's Talk today. I'm back with another toy review, and today I have Yoshika Miyafuji. She's part of my Strike Witches set that I got, and Strike Witches is a Jap anime, and it's basically about young girls that wear airplanes on their legs and fly around fighting space aliens. It's a pretty fun series. Not really very much for kids because there is quite a bit of adult humor in there, but still a good series nonetheless. If you're interested, you can go back and check out my previous review of Miya Sakamoto. So, here we have Yoshika in her packaging, and like I said, she's the happy-go-lucky magic user of the group. So we got here in the packaging, got a cool action pose of her right here. Turn to this side, we got another close-up picture of her. Nothing on the side. On the back, we have our obligatory product shots. We got the pictures of her different expressions right there, and this one actually comes with effect pieces, and those are really cool. So let me jump cut this and get her out of the packaging. This one I actually really want to show off because she comes with a lot more accessories in mass actually than the other one. She comes with her regular bubble clamshell where she's got the figure, the weapons. She has an effect part here, and on the back they have her display stand and her magic circle, and that's actually where all her powers come out of. So continuing on with I'm going to jump cut this again and get her all out and packaged. Alright, so now we have Yoshika out of her packaging, and like the other one, she comes with her own display stand. And before I talk about the figure, I want to talk about the display stand real quick, because I didn't do that on my last one. So I'm going to take her off, and the display stand itself, the base, has the Strike Witches logo down here in the corner, tampographed on. And it's a very sturdy, clear plastic, clear blue display stand, and they all have the 3 holes in them. Now what's cool about this is that each of the holes has a removable plug, which is cool. And then you have the display arm itself, which is very similar to the display arm on my third-party figure, the UFO figure. Can't remember what company made it right now, but it's got a hinge joint there at the base, hinge joint here further up, another hinge joint, and another hinge joint right here. And the one that goes into the base is fairly thick, and the one that goes into the figure is nice and thin. So that just pegs in there, and there you go, you know. So, let's talk about Yoshika herself. And she looks like the prototypical happy-go-lucky schoolgirl in a little sailor outfit, which is really cute. She's got her happy expression right now, and her articulation, she can look up very nicely. She's got a very good ball-jointed neck. Her hair doesn't get in the way at all. She's got similar multi-hinge shoulders. She's got the ball joint inside the shoulder, and she's got a swivel. Oh, hello. Didn't I mention about being careful with these figures? So yeah, there's the joint right there. And it can drop down like that, pop back up. And she's got a double hinged elbow, but it really doesn't work too well. And it's enough, but you know. And she's got the swivel right there. She's got the ball jointed waist. And just like with Miya Sakamoto, it pops loose, so you can attach the Stryker Units. And she's got the drop-down hips, she's got beautifully double-jointed knees, and she's got the swivel and hinge-jointed ankle. So, you got her right there. So let's go ahead and talk her accessories now. She comes with her weapon. This is her only weapon, actually. This big old beefy machine gun, just like the one Miya Sakamoto has. Unfortunately, the strap has come loose, and I can't hold it for some reason. And it just, for some reason, won't stay pegged onto the back end. So we have her extra faces. We have her calm, serene face, and her angry, screaming face. You know, her battle attack face. And unlike the Miya Sakamoto, her ears are just the front piece of her hair. So, and this one's actually a lot easier to work with, so I'm going to go ahead and take the front piece of her hair off, like this, pull her whole face out. We're going to pop in the, and that's the way the back of the head looks, pop in the calm, serene look, and pop the ears on. See, there you go. And here's her cute little tail. And this would never happen in the series, but I'm going to go ahead and plug that in. There you go. See, in the series, they would never have the tail and ears without wearing their Stryker units. Speaking of Stryker, speaking of Stryker units, I'm going to go ahead and skip over the rest of the limbs for right now and show off the Stryker units. And again, these are based off of real planes. I'm just not exactly sure which kind, what the plane in specific is. But as you can see, her Stryker units are noticeably different than the ones that Mia has. Oh, let me actually get the correct side so you can get a good comparison. There we go. So they all have different design Stryker units. And this one actually, in calm mode, has 5 propeller blades, as opposed to the other one that has 4 blades. So, there you go. Moving back on with limbs, these are her legs for when she uses Stryker units. And again, you pop the legs off, and then pop these on, then slide the Stryker units on. And she comes with a lot less hands than Miya Sakamoto. She's got her splayed open hands here. Then she has a couple of fists. And again, these things are tiny. Look at that. She comes with a half gripping thumbs up hand. And she comes with her hand for holding her gun. Like so. Oh. And this one I will be demonstrating later on at the end of the review when I do a side-by-side comparison of Yoshika and Miya. They each come with their own hand-holding hands, which is cool. Then there is this extra display stick, which is used with this weird little piece, with this thing. This is her spell circle, or her shield. And it's exactly what it sounds like. She casts a spell and she can block bullets. And when you use it, you slide this thing in there and then you peg that into the display stand. So that's one of her effect pieces. And then there's this effect piece, which is basically her machine gun firing off rounds. And in order to use it, you take the machine gun and very gently, I've actually heard about this piece, see that wiggle, getting snapped off because people are too rough with it. And I'd recommend holding the tip like this and then slowly working it in. So, and that's actually a pretty cool look right there. So, I'm going to go ahead and jump cut this again and get her with her angry face and get her all set up in a nice cool display. And here she is, all set up in her display. And yeah, this right here is her magic circle in front of her. So as we turn her around though, see, and just like with Miya Sakamoto, these Stryker units do make her legs a lot longer. And she's already down as far as she will go, so let me put the spell circle out of the way and bring in the comparison shots. Here is Generations Blur. And yeah, she seems a lot taller than Blur was next to Miya, but her Stryker units are also noticeably longer. Let me go ahead and bring in one of those Stryker units for a little mini comparison. So yeah, they're noticeably longer. Next we have Full of Cybertron Air Raid. And now from the same company. Here is Shinkenger Gold. And the Arts Vial. So give you a good idea of how tall she is. Now I'm going to jump cut this again and get Miya Sakamoto all set up in her Stryker Units and display stand and demonstrate one of these little mini hand holding hands. Quick little add-in, I went to pull the effect part off of her gun and I ended up breaking off the little sight thing. So yeah, fair warning, be careful with this part. Grr. Alright, so here's Yoshika and Miya with the little handpiece in between the two of them. So, yeah, it's really cool because, you know, since each of them come with their own little hand holding piece, I get all three of them lined up alongside holding hands. And I'll show that off when I get done with the review of the last one in the series. So yeah, and these arms come in real handy for this, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, like I said, I got these on sale on Hobby Japan, but by the time I post this review up, they won't be on sale anymore, unfortunately. Their non-sale price is actually about $40 a piece. So they're really nice, but pretty on the pricey side. So unless you can get them, they're worth it though. No, they're worth it, you know. So, it's been Talk today with a review of Strike Angel's Yoshika Miyafuji, and thanks for watching.